We just saw the best dang movie in the whole goddamn world. Seriously, best movie 2018, best action movie 2018.
Easily. Possibly the best movie of the year. You're gonna have to stay tuned to find out.
We gotta talk about it. We were able to see this about a month ago, actually, at Fantastic Fest in Austin, Texas. One of the coolest events that we get to go to. We actually met a lot of you guys there, and that was a really fun event. But this was like the last movie we saw at the entire festival, and what a freaking way to end it, because this movie is amazing. Let's talk about The Night Comes for Us.
Yes, this was easily my favorite movie of the festival this year, and I'm so excited that it is on Netflix now. You guys can watch it. It is a tremendous Indonesian action film starring Joe Taslim, Iko Uwais, Julia Estelle. So if you've seen, you might know Iko Uwais from The Raid.
And Raid 2.
Yeah, and his whole stunt team is the one that choreographed the action in this movies. And it is amazing.
It is. If you're a fan of martial arts and hand-to-hand combat and just these single take action scenes where you're like, how are people not actually getting hurt here? They probably are.
Yeah, definitely, they probably are.
And it's just incredible. And Timo Tjahjanto is the director and the writer of this film, and who has worked with Gareth Evans, who was the director of Raid and Raid 2, on a very popular short from
VHS 2.
Thank you.
My favorite short from VHS 2. They co-directed, and he actually, Timo even said, there was a Q&A after, he said he primarily does horror movies.
Yes. He also did Headshot, which is very popular at Fantastic Fest, I believe 2 years ago. So it's cool that he came back to the festival.
Yeah. So this was, and it was just, I don't know if there is a way for people to see this in a theater, but if there is, take advantage of it.
Yeah.
See it with a crowd. Invite your friends over.
Oh my God! Yeah. Please make this a friends movie night, because it is. It's just so much fun to watch. It's such a blast. And we'll get into. Here's a quick synopsis for you.
Yeah, go for it.
Ito, a gangland enforcer, caught amidst a treacherous and violent insurrection within his Triad crime family upon his return home from a stint abroad, is caught. Well, that's what happens when you copy paste link from IMDb and don't give it a read through. You get it. Basic premise is that this is about the Triad in Southeast Asia, and one of their enforcers goes rogue. And so the Triad responds by not just sending like 7 guys after him, they send the Triad after him.
They send like a whole army's worth of people for this guy to tear through.
And they're all specialized martial artists, and it's so much fun.
Yeah, this guy, he's like a small group of friends and family that like team up with him. And it is delightful. It is violent. It is action packed. So we like to be. That's not going to be hard. Right, well, let's jump into the Rotten Tomatoes score real quick. There's not a consensus yet.
No, and there might not be, since this movie already came out. It came out on October 19th, same as Daredevil season 3.
But it is 85% on Rotten Tomatoes, and that is just about right, because it is a delight, and you should watch it.
Yes.
Now.
So when we do movie reviews, we like to stay positive.
Won't be a problem for this movie.
Not at all. This is actually hard to find a negative, but we'll say 3 positives, 1 negative, starting with...
Do you want to just get the negative out of the way real quick?
Yeah, I wish there was more movie. I wish there was a whole series that I could get a box set of and then watch it back to back over the weekend.
Yeah.
Or I could get back behind the scenes features now so I could know how they made this.
If I were to... I agree with you. If I were to be a little more nitpicky, maybe the plot is more convoluted than it needs to be, and maybe there are more characters that don't need to be there.
Yeah.
Don't care. None of that matters.
Super don't care.
Doesn't matter.
And but also worth mentioning that this is a Netflix movie, not a Netflix acquired movie like a Netflix original.
Yeah.
You know that aired on the BBC.
Yeah.
This is something they funded. They wanted this movie made, and so it was very cool.
And thank God for them.
Yes, cool. It's so cool. I'm gonna see if I can find some screenings actually, see if we can go watch it in theaters, because it's. The Night Comes For Us came out. Night Comes For Us, Hold the Dark? That came out in theaters here.
Nice.
See if we can find something for you. Anyways, we said our negatives. Let's go to positives. This is going from descending to ascending to awesomeness. First up, cinematography. The way they're able to capture the action in this movie is incredible. One specific scene is in a car park, and somebody backs over a person in one take, and while fighting off people, they're just being rained with bullets, and you're like, I don't know how you're doing all of this, but it's so incredible.
Yeah,
and the way
it's so inventive and engaging. And I also like that they kind of incorporate a certain slapstick energy in the movie that kind of like lightens it a little bit. Yeah. Like you're kind of transported to another kind of like world of heightened reality.
Do you remember Bobby? Do you remember I think it was the American friend?
The white boy Bobby.
There you go. Yeah. He had some pretty good moments.
Yes.
Basically, he slapstick to the extreme where it's just he's a tank. He's a tank of a human being. But also that leads us to the cast. The cast is amazing. Joe Taslim and Iko Uwais.
Iko Uwais.
Thank you. Yeah,
I believe. I mean, if correct me in the comments.
Yeah, no, they are true leads in this movie.
Yeah.
Joe Taslim, it's very cool because he's usually in like the Raid, he's played smaller parts in the movie, while Iko was the star, and Iko is playing more of an antagonist in this, but it's also like a brotherly figure. So it's two brothers fighting for freedom, for recognition, for what they think they deserve. You know, there's a lot to it there, and it's cool that in a movie that is predominantly just awesome fights, you still get some relationships built out of that, and there's some cool let's just get into the action. We have to. We have to talk about the action because there's multiple set pieces where you're just like, how?
Yeah, just jaw dropping. The final fight is one of the best fight scenes I've seen in any movie.
It's so
ever.
Cool. It's amazing. It's perfect, and it's like because not only do you get to see Joe Taslim just go at it, like you see him fully unleash in any creative way possible. The way that these fighters are able to utilize their environment. Anything's a weapon, and also anything's a weapon that can hurt them too. So it's like it's not just them being fully capable. Well, to be honest, everyone else is like paper people until like a main cast member comes and you're like, now it's an actual fight.
Now it's but your protagonists do get hurt.
Yes,
but you're right. There is a lot of like fodder before you get to like a boss. You know what I mean?
There's a specific armored car scene where they're specifically fodder. They are it. Hamburger comes to mind. There's and also this movie is not gory. I would consider gore when it comes to like guts and violence. Blood is there.
Yeah,
and
it is
plenty. It's violent.
A creative use of a pool cue ball comes to mind.
A little bit of a ball sack situation. It was a creative weapon. I'll tell you that. There's just and the way that these fighters are able to work around each other and work with each other to try to get away from them or to go head to head with them. There's so much creativity there of like just martial arts that I've never seen. Granted, I should watch more classic martial arts movies.
You should. But this is great.
That does not diminish how special this film is. Also, Iko, just when he punches, it's like a machine gun going off. It's just like there were 5 punches that went off before one guy was able to swing his whole arm. How did he do that?
Yeah, a lot of these fights aren't just one guy fighting another guy. It's somebody dismantling another person. Like
Daredevil versus Iko. Place your bets.
Iko. You don't even know.
You
man.
have no idea.
He would obliterate.
Yeah. Hey, I'd want to see it though. I wouldn't mind if he was a main antagonist in one of these shows.
I would. Cool. Honestly, I wish Marvel or DC would give somebody like Timo or Gareth Evans and just go for it with one of our characters and let Iko's stunt team.
Not to go too off track, but remember Gareth Evans was attached to a Deathstroke movie for a second.
I know it's what's his face. Who's Deathstroke in the DC?
Joe Manganiello.
But could it be
Iko
Uwais?
Yeah, I mean, I would be on board with
Batman
that.
wouldn't stand a chance.
The creative use of a pool cue ball. Yeah, no, it's a powerful scene. It's a powerful scene. But if I were to rate it, let's think about this. There's I think they run through about 60 guys in that apartment. So I think 60 is a good number.
That one apartment fight scene.
I've never seen, when you watch Home Improvement, not Home Improvement, that's the Tim Allen show. I'm thinking of Extreme Home Makeover. Extreme Home Makeover, when they tear down a house, you're like, that's impressive. But then you see this, you're like, I think they did it faster.
Yeah, they do it faster. So you're saying out of 60?
Out of 60.
I give it a 55.
55 or higher, same here. Like I think that 5 is just because there's one character that's introduced. You're like, I'm glad you're here, but I didn't need to learn anything about you.
And there's also the main guy, Joe Taslim, is one of the 7 C's. The 7 C's?
6 C's.
Which is like there's 6 like top guys.
Enforcers.
Yeah. That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And I don't think you meet the other ones. And then there's a whole nother group of people that the 2 girls are a part of, like a whole nother team.
Mm-hmm. They have their own names and like specialized weapons and
none
stuff.
of that. That's where the 5 points goes because none of that shit matters.
Yeah, not at all. The 6 C's, I guess, matters in the sense of where he's ranked and why he can't leave.
Yeah. But as far as like who the other ones are or whatever, sequels hopefully.
Yeah,
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, we could open it up, but you'll have to. I would love to know what you guys think. If you guys do movie nights, let us know, and let us know what you think in the comments down below or on Twitter. But I want to try one last fun little feature that I want to try doing for our new reviews. Quote on the box. This is when we come up with a quote that we want to see on the box set for this movie, for this TV show. First one that came to mind, and I feel like this is true for myself. It would be an honor to be punched in the face by this movie.
So if you're looking at the box art,
you're like,
underneath the title is that
great
quote.
Movie, spectacular.
Yeah, 5 stars. Sam Basher. It would be an honor to be punched in the face by this movie. Sam Basher of Only Stupid Answers.
And then a little picture of me with like a tooth missing in my eye, big and swollen purple.
So I think if I was for my quote, I think it would be God period damn period. I think that would be my a thumbs up. Like yeah.
It's a God damn.
Yeah,
it's a good one because also. Just to give you a little backstory of Fantastic Fest, these are all movie reviewers, a bunch of nerds. They love movies, but it's sometimes a little rare to see like standing ovations during action scenes in this movie. My audience, at least, was losing their effing minds over this movie.
This movie definitely got a standing ovation in my theater. All right, so that is The Night Comes For Us. Why are you even watching this video anymore? You need to go watch that right now. But since you're sticking around, you can click on a bunch of things on the screen immediately. Here and here and here, and you can also like and you can subscribe, and you can also go to onlystupidanswers.com for even more of our content, and patreon.com/onlystupidanswers for exclusive stuff that you could only get there. But now go to Netflix and watch Night Comes For Us.
Please just watch it and let us know what you think, and write in the comments down below. I swear to God, if people don't watch this movie, I'm going to lose it. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
My eyes.
You know, if you keep doing that, your face is going to stick that way.